I ask you, my deal breakers ba for you in marriage? Like, would you forgive
Cheating.
cheating?
I do, you know
And
what?
what counts as cheating for you? The actual
The
sexual
actual
act
sex. You
or
know
yung
what?
text na may emotional
I
whatever?
know. I will. If you ask, so it's so weird because me before I'm like, cheating is a definitely no for me. But I did have an ex boyfriend who cheated on me, and I still got back with him. But I think it's also like now with the way I perceive my husband and the way I respect him, feel like if cheating what did happen, it would just break all my everything I know, and I don't know if I could ever get back there. So I do think cheating for me is a big deal breaker. But one thing my mom always tells me, and I don't know if I'm supposed to like really like tanggapin ko lang sinasabi niya just because she's older. She says na parang, as you get older, loyal or being faithful doesn't become the like doesn't isn't anymore the number one priority in a couple for couples. She's saying like when you're older, sometimes it's that companionship that you're just looking for. And sometimes it's like your husband's done it in the past, but you're able to look past it. I'm not there, but she's told me that. And she's told me and my sister that a couple of times. And I've heard it from other titas as well. So I'm like, I don't know how to feel about that. Because parang I do, I feel sometimes you have to just accept it when you know your husband's capable. Because you'll always know at the back of your head with the way you're like, at least with me, I always knew with my ex, like he was capable. With my husband now, I almost feel he's incapable that if it does happen, that would crush me. So right now, a non-negotiable would be cheating. A non-negotiable
Cheating as in the
a physical
physical.
physical, and if I saw him texting
What if walang
provocative,
physical pero may
emotional, like for girls,
mga I love you or I'm
yeah,
lusting
that
over you?
that for me is worse. Like
Worse.
if I found out he cheated with a prostitute, I would definitely be
Kasi walang
devastated.
emotional attachment.
Yeah, I would be devastated. But and Luch, if you're listening to this podcast, it doesn't mean you have a a reason to do it. But I feel I would be able to get over it quicker than if I saw him saying "I love you" to another woman. 100%.
Mm.
You, from a guy's perspective, if you're with your wife, would you
I
be
think
able to forgive her if she
I think it's hard to discern because marriage, diba, talks about unconditional love. So you're
yeah
accepting the person fully,
fully
the flaws, everything. But then as human beings, we also have
so hard?
barriers or we have limits. So it's really discerning if totoo ba na the person is sorry
What's the
or
context
if
of it
it's
rin,
acceptable, ganun.
because me when well I had an encounter when I was engaged. I went on a company trip because we have an incentive for the people who reach their target, blah, blah. It's just our company, and I got drunk and a guy kissed me and I called Luch right
So
away.
kiss lang yun. Or,
Yeah, it was just a kiss and my workmates were all there. Kiss lang. But still, even with a kiss, syempre, I was engaged, excited for my wedding. Of course, I did provocative. Like probably, I was dancing in the DJ booth. He was like beside the DJ, like that. And I called my husband, Luch, right away, and I was like, I need to tell you something. This guy kissed me
so you
here.
admitted right
I
away.
couldn't hold it in. I'm also that type of person. Like I need to. I feel like I'm such a. If I don't say it, although my workmates were like, "Are you sure you want to say it? You're drunk." I'm like, "No, I need to tell him." But he was so. I mean, he was mature enough to be like, "Can I process this first?" And but he forgave me naman in the end. So I guess it's situational also, like you
Yeah, I
said.
think the answer is it depends.
It de-
It depends.
My God, suspense.
It
Okay, tama.
depends on the
Yeah,
factors,
yeah, yeah,
the
I get you.
dynamics. It's